It's recording.
I want to see. Hey guys. So I just wanted to come on and make a video. I decided to get an Iridology evaluation, I guess it's called. So I reached out to one of the pages that I follow. It's Ethical Dr. Morris Group, and the lady's name is Bianca. And she has a website. I wrote it down so that I could share. And I'll also put it in the description. orangehelia.com. So it's orange and then Helia, HEALIA.com. And you can go on there and schedule an iridology report. Basically, it's a viewing of your eyes and to determine what deficiencies you have, and she does a whole program with you to determine what herbs and what kind of protocol you should be on to start to correct your health issues. So as you know, I've been on this journey for a while now, over 2 years, just, slowly changing my lifestyle. I went vegetarian, and now I went more into a vegan, plant-based diet, and I wanted to see how I could take myself to the next level in a sustainable way and not feeling so crazy as, doing juice fasts and then water fasts and all these other things. I wanted more of a balance and something to do with, just something that was more sustainable and more doable for me. So she did an eye reading with me, and I took some notes here. And lots of the things that I knew, and some things that I was surprised to hear. So I have yeast and candida, head stagnation, weak adrenals, weak kidneys, liver weakness, swollen lymph nodes. And with those things, she said that a lot of the times with the adrenals, that means you have some kind of emotional trauma that you need to work out. She knew that I had skin tags and varicose veins and the swollen lymph nodes, all by looking at my eyes and just having a conversation with me. And so she said I should work on things like, of course, getting my lymphatic system moving, shoring up my liver, my kidneys, my endocrine system, my pituitary system, working on my cholesterol, and removing parasites, and getting my adrenals in order. So in order to do that, she came up with a protocol of, at least 1 or 2 days a week of mono fruit eating or juice fasting, consistent 12-hour dry fasting, and heavy on my meals of salad and heavy on the fruits. She did say that I should incorporate at least 1 meal a week of a cheat meal, so to speak, where I get to go out and socialize, have cooked food, things like that with my friends, so that I don't feel so regimented and feel like I'm in isolation from everyone else, and I don't have a good support system, because this lifestyle can feel isolating. When you go to events and stuff, you're either stuck making really poor choices of going back to meat and things like that, or going with the fake meats and stuff like that. So if you can find a good balance, then you can it can work out better for you. So she wanted me to incorporate a day where I'm just having a meal with friends and family and not having to really worry so much about what my regimen is, so that I can just relax. She wants me to work on alkalizing my body more, because she did see that I had, like I said, the varicose veins and some of the veins in my eyes. So I need to really work on getting my body in a more alkaline state. So I'm doing some research on that. She sent me some videos to watch and some suggested literature and some books and things like that. She gave me a protocol for my Dr. Morris herbs. So she wants me to take Parasite, G, and M, work on incorporating papaya seeds into my diet. I'll do the kidney and bladder, the adrenal support, endocrine support, continue to drink my Heal All tea daily and do the Heal All tea tincture. And she said, if I follow this protocol, stay with a primarily vegan diet, then I should be able to heal my issues, my fibroids, my endocrine system, my reproductive system in 2 years. And, for some people that might seem like a long time, but considering I'm 47 years old and I've had this toxic body my whole life, I don't think 2 years is unreasonable, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. I've been on this journey for about 2 years already, but it's just, I'm taking it slowly but surely getting there. So to just talk to somebody and get on a protocol and get ideas on what I should be doing, and just to solidify that I'm on the right track was really nice. Like I said, I went to her for the Iridology, but I got so much more. We had a great conversation. We ended up talking on the phone for 2 hours. And our relationship, our online relationship, started off kind of rocky because I was a member of her group at one time before, and she just didn't really resonate with me. Her attitude seemed very blunt, and she came off quite rude to me. So I eventually deleted her. And then one of my friends, Jennifer, she said, she's very knowledgeable. You can learn a lot from this group. You should come back. And I'm glad I did, because I'm in a different place in my journey than I was before. And what I once saw as rudeness, I see as passion now. She really cares about the people who are asking the questions, and she really wants us to succeed. And she's not a sugarcoating type of person. She's going to tell you like it is. She's not in customer service. She's in the business of helping people make right decisions for their lives. So I see it differently now, and I'm so glad that my education has changed, and my heart has changed, and my mind has changed enough to accept her bluntness, because she does have a lot to offer. She is a certified detox specialist. She's a graduate of Cornell University. She has the academic side of it, and she also went on her own personal healing journey that took her 4 years to heal her body. So she did a lot of breaking down of her body and healing herself back up. So she has a lot of experience in that realm, and I have a newfound respect for her. We had, like I said, a great conversation. We stayed on the phone for 2 hours just talking about me and her and our lives, and it was a great conversation. And she talked about trauma. And I've been thinking, like, what kind of trauma do I have that's like affecting me in this way, to have weight issues and adrenal issues and pituitary issues and endocrine issues, because those are all like emotional things. And even the fibroids are an emotional, yes, the dairy and things like that play into it, but having PCOS, it's all trauma and emotion. And I was, sitting here racking my brain since I spoke to her yesterday, thinking, what kind of trauma do I have? So there's some things that I need to, start journaling and working through to see if I can fix those things. And even if not revisiting, just being able to just let it go, because you can't heal completely unless you let that stuff go. So she suggested, working on calming energy, which I've already been doing with the yoga and the walking. And she suggested at least a minimum of a 1 hour walk a day in nature, do some grounding, get my feet in the grass, touch trees, just be in nature, put my phone on silent or airplane mode so that I don't get any interruptions during that time, and make sure I'm taking at least 1 hour every day uninterrupted for myself. No matter what's going on in the world, take that time for myself so that I can begin to heal any resentment that I have, and any negative emotions that come up, I can address them and release them. So I've been doing that over the past year, but not so much with the intention of releasing negativity and energy. It has been therapeutic for me to take these walks every day, even all through the winter with the snow and the rain and the freezing weather. It has been very therapeutic for me, but I didn't realize how much it has been helping me and how therapeutic it was. So I'm going to work on those things, and I'm going to do some herb cycling. She gave me about 10 different herbs to try. So she wants me to do 5 now, finish those to completion, take a couple of days off, then start the next cycle of herbs, and so that your body doesn't get overly saturated with herbs and they stop being effective. So I'm going to start the herb cycling, and she said I should start to see a difference in 3 to 6 months with this protocol, and I should be completely healed if all things are perfect and I do what I'm supposed to do within 2 years. We also determined that I'm not eating enough. So, that's something that I'm going to work on as well. I'm not often hungry. Like 1 meal a day has been really good for me. But in order to start getting my body out of the fight or flight mentality that it's in, I need to eat more. So we're going to do my heal all tea. It's a big B. We're going to do my heal all tea in the morning. We'll do my juice. I'll do a big bowl of fruit for chewing food, a salad for dinner, and maybe I'll add in some quinoa and things like that just to get some more calories in. And she told me to use a site called Chronometer to start measuring so that I can calculate my calories for the day, and I can calculate and input my juice so I know how many calories are in my juice and how many calories are in a bowl of fruit and all that stuff. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to stick with my dry fasting. She also said I was dry fasting too long. 12 hours is more than enough. Sometimes I do like 14, 16 hours of dry fasting. So I have to stop doing that. So I'm going to be high fruit, limited cooked food, fasting, fruits, herb cycling, and just working on letting go of my old self and my old traumas, and accepting people for who they are, accepting myself for who I am, and forgiving myself for things in the past. I know that there are some things in the past that I have done that I still think about from time to time, and wish I had done differently or reacted differently, or wish that I had not given people so much of my time and energy in the past. But it doesn't make sense to continue to revisit those things because I can't change it. I can just forgive myself and move on. So that's part of the trauma, I would think, that I need to work on. So I'm going to work on that, and just learn to realize that just like I'm a different person than I was 5 years ago, 6 months ago, the people who hurt me or mistreated me are not those same people as well. So I have to learn to give more grace, accept things for what they were, and realize that we're all just going through life learning. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we're not proud of, and even if they're not sorry, that's none of my business. I can't worry about that. I just have to move forward for myself and not worry about what other people are doing and all that. It's none of my business. So I'm going to continue my Heal All Tea. By the way, it's been 46 days of Heal All Tea every day. I've been douching with the Heal All Tea 4 days a week. I've been doing my castor oil packs 4 days a week, doing my stretching, yoga, walking, my rebounding, the meditation. And I do have my Dr. Morris herbs, and I'm going to start doing the herb cycling as suggested. And take it from there. It was just a great conversation with her, just because, her reading my eyes and telling me things about myself. Yeah, some things you can just assume. Yeah, everybody has trauma, right? Everybody has something. So that's not something that you can necessarily guess on. It's just what it is. but just saying, that I have swollen lymph nodes, and shooting things about my reproductive system that I hadn't told her, all from reading my eyes. So it's very interesting. It's something that if you have the time and you're interested enough, it's definitely worth looking into if you're on a healing journey or just curious. Like I said, check out her website. I'm going to put it in the description. And her Facebook page is in the description. And then, of course, I can't forget my True Blues, the Real Juicy Detox. I've been following Berns Bedard for a long time now. She's on a healing journey currently, so we get to see what she's doing and how she's figuring things out for herself. And it's nice to get different perspectives, because although these two beautiful women are, they have the same core education of Dr. Morris. They're both Dr. Morris certified detox specialist, and they have that same core education there, but their protocols are different and their journeys are different, but they are, Bianca has healed herself, and Berns is healing herself every day. You can see the difference in her outwardly, with her figure, and just the vibrancy in her skin and in her face and in her smile and her eyes and all of that. So, and from some months ago where she was more bloated, and you just see them growing as they're sharing their lives with us, and I think it's beautiful. So you can see the Real Juicy Detox in my description as well, with her YouTube channel. Both Bianca and Berns have YouTube channels, so you can follow them. Like I said, they have different perspectives, but the core is the same. Dr. Morris, and it's M-O-R-S-E, Dr. Morris, Robert Morris. He's on YouTube as well. If I remember, I'll put his link for his channel in the description. Read his book if you haven't. It's not a bunch of hokey pokey stuff. Like, it's really good information to help you get your life together and feel good about yourself. So that's really all I had to say today. I just been thinking about it all day, and I'm really excited and to just see where this takes me. I've been very excited along the way each day with new changes, and as I'm growing and learning and sharing, I'm coming more out of my shell and not being so closed off, and sharing more of myself with other people, and it's a nice space to be in. So with that, I'm going to end this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching. Bye.